Max again to bring you my review of the Leagoo M5. Now it's been quite a while since I've done a review of a really budget device, and this is the one that actually grabbed my attention, so I decided to buy it. It's one of those Chinese companies. I've had experience with their devices previously, not very good, so I moved away and I got this phone. Okay, so like $55. It's a quad-core, it's a RAM speed, it's a onboard storage, shatterproof, which is totally useless, I believe. And so I didn't expect anything from this phone. You can see the package is quite decent. You get earbuds, you get a charger, USB cable, good stylized from the box. I really like that color. It's actually the most favorite color, this type of green. You can see here is shatterproof. Yeah, let's have a fingerprint scanner. Now, this was the cheapest dollar fingerprint scanner on the market, and the scanner actually works, and it works good. You can see the design is really good. Phone feels quite solid when you have it. It's durable. But for $60, I don't think that's even some concern. You see 2 SIM slots and a micro SD slot, which is nice. Camera, single tone flash, and fingerprint scanner. Let's put it back in there. So this is a really good looking device, I have to say. First, I wish other manufacturers take you from Leagoo. This is a well built, well thought of design. I really like it. It's simple. The buttons feel very solid. It's a very solid phone. Now, when you start it up, my first impressions were the display quality. Display quality is definitely better than I expected, but I've been used to much better phones, so yeah, it's not that great. But as I said, keep in mind, this is a $55 phone that I bought. Now, sunlight visibility is not very good, but as you can see, I'll unlock it. Fingerprint sensor works almost every time. I'll show you. It's just not super fast, but it actually works every time. There you go. Once it's warmed up, it's quite good. Now, this device, unfortunately, I've lost my benchmark for a screenshot. Sorry for that. This device scored quite high on the storage tests, like over 100 megabytes of reading and like 50-60 megabytes of writing tests. So this is quite capable storage. Leagoo have built a theme market when you can download additional themes, which is really okay. This is something really nice to have in a cheap phone. But you can see colors. Black is not is deep. The contrast is good on the display. Colors are really nice. You can see there's a just change theme setting option. You can change it immediately. Most of these themes are really basic, mimicking iPhone, mimicking Meizu's OS, mimicking MIUI. There's a few wallpapers, really good wallpapers to download. Actually, I've quite a few. Unlike Lenovo, which think you're a nasty pervert in most of the free wallpapers, so with hardly girls with any hardly clothes on them. So this one has some nice vistas, some nice macro shots. GPS, it's not great. It's not good actually, but it's okay. As you can see, viewing angles are quite okay-ish for $50 phones. I wish sunlight visibility was better, but that's okay. Battery actually lasted a good around 3.5 hours on screen time on a single charge with medium to heavy usage. So this is again quite okay. Wi-Fi is working. See, the Leagoo OS is really heavily customized, really cluttery. I really don't like it, so I actually recommend you installing it on the launcher. It will be much better for you, but those who like it, or it's okay. This phone does have, the display has mirror vision, which is quite nice. This pop up the colors a bit more and the dynamic contrast. And you have, the black looks really good. Now the key buttons are not backlit, of course, for a $60 phone. But you have everything. Sound is, it's you can hear it. It's tinny, it's bad, but it's quite okay for $60. If you have the smart settings, you can tap twice to unlock the screen, which works every time. You can use all sorts of combinations. You can draw C for camera, and the other regular stuff, draw E for the browser, draw M for the messages, and so on and so on. These features are really nice to have in every phone, but I didn't expect them in a $60 phone, so kudos to Leagoo for that. And I've had this device for 2-3 days before passing it on, and I was quite fond of it. I really liked it a lot, and I was expecting it to be really horrible, but it kind of isn't. And I'd really would recommend that for see, the 3-finger screenshot works every time. Would actually recommend that for like your first smartphone, or for a child smartphone, for an elderly person, because this has lots of languages. 16 gigs of onboard storage is something great for a $60 phone. This is plenty of storage for that cheap amount, and as I said, storage is quite fast, and RAM usage is really okay. You get around 2 gigs of RAM, so you can do quite a bit of multitasking. This is a really capable chip. Now the MTK6580 is redid. Like reworked 6582, so it's not a very good gaming chip. As you can see, lots of languages supported, but it's quite a good media chip. It can run videos at HD and Full HD, no problem. It can do web browsing really well. This Leagoo's Freemium OS, as you can see, it's a test version on this device. And I'll get to that a bit later, but this is running Android 6.0 Marshmallow, and well, the digitizer is a bit cheap. I suspect it's a 3-point touch at most device, and you have to press a little bit harder. It's not as sensitive because the glass is really thick, because it's shock proof. It might survive a drop or two, but don't go cracking walnuts with it. And because the glass is thicker, the touch sensitivity is a bit rough, so you have to press a little bit harder than you would on a more modern, more flagship device like the Model G4 I reviewed, which is not a flagship but it's like a medium range device. You can see plenty of apps I've installed. Phones run really well with them. I recommend you installing Google Now, as I have, and I've used it with Google Now, but I wanted to give you the stock experience most of all. No app drawer, and this weird Leagoo taskbar, which is really strange. As you can see, you can change the launcher, and I'll change to Google Now for you to check it out. And you can see with Google Now it looks quite good. Google Now is great. Phone now feels a bit better, a bit less Chinese. To say that, you can see my folders, I've arranged them, and all the icons I need on desktop, the other are not shown because I have an app drawer. Now there's a problem with the YouTube app, the software problem. I was expecting this phone ran really well, and then I hit the first major obstacle. The YouTube app installed is a really old version, and you can't update it. I've tried manually installing another app. You have to root it and uninstall it, I guess, but you can't even open it from the Google Play Store. You can't update it. So The one that's inside works like for half of the videos, and sometimes it freezes. Best thing you should do is just use the browser for YouTube. Works like a charm. Just write YouTube on it. No, you play all your videos from the browser. They work really well. I said the phone is. This is the only major bug that I've encountered for like 2-3 days. Call quality is okay. People can hear me on the other side. Sound is not very good on the headphones, but that's to be expected.
So yeah, the L2 G5 was an interesting experiment.
You can see YouTube runs really well. It's something that I think Leagoo will fix with an update, but that one's yet to roll out.
Aperture
You can see no
f1.9.
problems at all, but the browser is a bit buggy.
But it's just
But hey,
it's
videos
still
work.
a
I mean, it's a $60 phone, guys.
120
Give
degrees
it
of
a little
coverage.
slack. I've cut a little
Camera
slack, and
implementation is instead
I've grown to love
reserved
it.
to the rear camera, making it
As you can
just
see,
like the L2 G5.
later on I'll show you some a few more things that I've noticed about this phone, but I'm pleased with it. Should you buy it for $60? Well, that depends, but it's not a bad buy. That's what I mean. It's not a bad buy. It's an okay buy. There's good value in this phone for $60. Really good value, guys. And now I'll show you the proof. Here it is, the system running 6.0 Marshmallow quad-core MTK6580 1.3 GHz 720p display and 220 dpi with Mali 400 MP2 graphics. Battery is okay. And here's the 6.0 version, 23 API, runs in a 32-bit mode because the chip is 32-bit, it's not 64. You must allow it permissions. Now it will show, yes, the main camera, video resolution. Actually, video quality is not that bad. But yeah, the front cam is horrible. I mean, back cam is usable in good lighting conditions, perfectly usable, but the front cam is not bad. It's crap. You can get it if you light quality is really great. You can get a good selfie, but videos are just horrible. Basic sensors, and that's it. Now onto the speed test, and I'll be back for the camera.
I feel the need for speed. Ow!
out on a limb here and say that the reason you clicked on this video is to see my new glasses, eh? They look pretty similar to my old ones, so I understand if... What's that? You just came...
And here we are again for the camera review. As I promised, I'll be back. I will try to show you as best as I can what this camera is capable and is not capable of. First, just watch the video and bear with me. I'll explain while I'm shooting it. As I said, at the moment the lighting conditions are okay, good indoors, but there's plenty of light coming in from outside. And you can see shutter speed is okay. Picture taking is fast, not really fast, but okay. And photos do look quite okay. When you look at them, they look fine. Now as light starts to get dimmer and dimmer, the shutter speed starts to go slower and slower, and the pictures become grainier and grainier. So that's to be expected. This camera is perfectly usable, and you can get a good shot of your friends, of something you want to take a shot at, even an okay macro, if the lighting conditions are near perfect. But the light quality deteriorates, so does the photo quality, and worst of all, the shutter speed, which gets really slow, and it's all choppy and laggy when you try to shoot something, and it's really unpleasant. You can see front cam images, not very bad with perfect lighting conditions, but front cam suffers same thing. As light begins to get dimmer, the shots appear just horrible. Rear cam is just 8 and it's 5 megapixel software interpolated to 8, and front cam is I think 1.3 megapixels interpolated to 5. You can check the video quality for the front cam. It's really bad, but the main cam is usable for videos and for photos in good lighting condition. There's no autofocus features in the video, and if you've seen the video part later on, I will mention that in the comments, so you can't focus on the video. It's a centered focus mode. Here a few shots I'll show from the gallery. You can see pictures look quite okay, but you can judge for yourself. There's also a link down below, and now some shots for you to check. You can see I'm using the front cam of the Leagoo M5. I don't expect anything of this cam. I expect the video to be horrible. In fact, it's a $55 phone. It's a 4x3 cam. I think it's 2 megapixels interpolated to 5 or 1.3 megapixels. The video should be quite shaky. As you can see, it's not a wide angle. You can barely catch me in this rain. Let's see what I can do. This is as wide as it can get. So far for a $50 phone, this is not bad. Not bad. Look forward to the full review soon. Keep it smartphone wars. So what are the pros? You get 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of onboard storage, micro SD slot, fingerprint scanner that works, most games runs okay, usable main cam, good build quality, it's very cheap, but horrible front cam, software bugs, cluttered custom UI, main cam is really laggy in low light, and weak flash are the cons. But my final thoughts are, for a $60 phone, I can recommend that. It can be used as a daily driver. It's a good first ever smartphone, or for your child or elderly person, cheap short-term replacement or backup. It's not good for selfie lovers or cam lovers or gamers. Hope you enjoyed the review, like and
Stick around.